Who's the oldest out of your brothers and you?
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, nah, it was yeah. I got my. So really, I always have to explain it between my parents. My parents were married.
Okay.
There's my oldest sister Brooke, me, and then my youngest brother Wesley. I think you met my brother last time I did the
I did.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's us three, but I have an older brother. My father had a son before he met my mother, so he had that, and then I have another sister who was actually my mother's student. My mother used to teach school. You know what I mean? So she taught high school. So
She's an English teacher, right?
English teacher, yeah. So
10th grade.
she taught all kind of grades, man.
Yeah.
But so one of her former students, long story short, became our sister. Not adopted or nothing like that, but she, became our sister. You know how black folk we take, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she one minute she was a student and the next minute she was used to babysit us. And then before that was our sister. She ain't, So when anybody asks, I have 5 siblings.
How long have you been married?
It'll be 6 years this weekend.
If you could say one of the greatest key, besides, and you can't use communication.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest keys to, making things go smoothly as possible?
Well, understand that they're not gonna go as smoothly as possible. You know what I mean? Like just it's not gonna go that way, man. I'm not an expert on marriage at all. I really don't think anybody is. I think it's just people talk about compromise. They talk about compromise. Really, it's not necessarily compromise. I think it's more understanding, trying to understand from the other side of the table. And even when you don't understand, respect it. Like I respect how somebody feels. Respect, like, I don't have to understand why something bothers you, but I understand that it bothers you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if I can't do anything about it, I have to at the very least, make sure you understand that I value your feelings. You know what I mean? At the very least, I value how you feel about something. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, if you like to kick the door on your way out, or if that's just something you like to do, I respect it. You like to kick the damn door, and I'm gonna get a better door so you can kick the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I love you and you my wife and this is what we doing, then damn it, if you like to kick the door, then you kick the hell out the damn door. That's just, I respect it. I don't understand it, but
what's something that irks the hell out of her that you do?
Man, I could make a list. What's
that reoccurring thing though?
I can't even talk about the reoccurring. I can't. I think she said that I procrastinate. Yeah. That was something that that I think when we first started dating, I was single for about 8 years before I met my wife. So when we first started dating, she used to my wife. If you ever meet my wife is probably one of the I swear the nicest people you ever gonna meet. Like you would meet her and just be like, wow, she really is just a great person. So she would always get on me about how I talk. Because like I said, even with the funeral home and all that stuff, I still grew up in a rough neighborhood and around certain people. So I would talk, the way I talk, I think I'm talking normal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sounding abrasive to her. But I think I'm normal.
Right.
And she would be like, why are you talking to me like that? I'm like, what you mean? And you know what I mean? Because she's delicate. And I'm just like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Right.
And she'd be like, hey, take it easy. Even with me and Lawrence, you know what I mean? Sometimes she'll think that me and Lawrence about to fight. And I'm like, nah, we just talking. She be like, but geez, can y'all just calm down? I'm like, but we talking normal though. I mean, so that's we used to have to get, and I had to adjust myself and being like, okay, I'm talking to a lady.
Right.
So I have to speak differently. And I've been around.
Not just a lady, a soft lady.
Yeah, I it's not like, I've been around my mama and my sister and all this stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm saying if you've been single for a while, you don't realize that it affects you to a certain degree. And like I had no idea, you know what I mean? So I'm used to being around the guys and talking like how I talk and whatever, and then I get around this delicate flower, and then you have to learn how to handle her.